What's up, YouTube?
Welcome back, guys.
We just want to first start by saying we love you. Thank you. The response to the interview videos have been amazing. We've been reading your comments.
Tremendously greater than we could have expected.
Yeah, we definitely feel like this is a calling for us. This is something that we are meant to be doing. And so please just keep feeding us the comments. We're reading them. We're trying to respond to everyone, and just know that you're in our hearts and our thoughts and our prayers, and we appreciate you.
And if there's something specific on the topic of anxiety, depression, mental wellness, physical wellness, addiction, anything of the sort that you guys would like us to have a question and answer about, please drop it in the comments, because we'd love to know.
As always, we want to really encourage you to like, comment, share, subscribe.
All the things.
All the things. That helps us to be seen, and it helps us to reach more people. So again, like, comment, share, subscribe. Go. Yay. Thank you.
Now, so this week we are going to throw it back to Erin. So I'm going to interview her again and just continue to share more about how she has thrived even in the midst of going through the addiction, the anxiety, and all the different things, the abuse, and her success, not just from a public, just internally and just everything. So we want to just continue to talk about that, and that's what we're going to dive into today. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Okay, so this week, my first question to you is going to be, what is it like being in a relationship in general, in any relationship, having gone through or being a recovering addict and struggling with anxiety?
It's hard. Being in any relationship is hard because you are always suspicious. You are always doubting yourself. You are always wondering if the person is lying to you, and you're always guarded. It's hard for me sometimes in relationships to just believe that the person genuinely wants me or wants to engage me. I mean, look at how long it took us to get where we are now, and how long I tried to sabotage our relationship and push you away because I didn't think I was worthy. And when you've been through trauma, and when you've been abused, and when you've been addicted, and when you just carry a lot of shame with you, and a lot of guilt, and a lot of just stored feelings and emotions of unworthiness, it is sometimes hard to believe that people really want you. But what I'm here to tell you is that most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, that's you, not them. And when you continue to heal, and as you heal, you will realize you're valuable, and that value will give you the confidence that you need to be in relationships with other people.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Bum, bum, bum.
Can you identify, and this might be something, maybe you can, maybe you can't, but question came to me. Can you identify a point in our relationship where you felt that shift of what you talked about, like the genuineness of where I wanted you just for you?
I think the crazy thing about our relationship in general is that that's always been an ebb and flow, right? Mm-hmm. Because prior to you, and if you don't know this at home, I was engaged 4 times before Chris. Chris was number 5, which is funny because we were just talking about numbers yesterday, and 23 and all the things, and how it is reduced to 5. But anyway, I think inherently from the beginning, with the way that things happened, with the signs and the way things aligned, that, I knew deep inside of me, very deep, that you were genuine. I think what ended up happening was as we progressed in our marriage and as I loved you more, I would go through periods of doubt. And I think that doubt was inevitably me self-sabotaging. I think in those moments of doubting you, it was maybe even doubting me more than doubting you. If you want me to identify when I felt the first, like, I would think it would be at Marriage Rescue. And I think when we left that show, I was on an uphill. And then I know beyond a shadow of a doubt after we went viral on TikTok, which I know sounds crazy, but it was that shift. Yeah. That was when it was like, okay.
Well, there was such a natural alignment at that point.
So
like,
undeniably God.
We both just were we knew like, okay, this is.
And that's why when people give us shit, and they make the comments they make about what we do,
we don't share that.
No, but the divine experiences that we had in that first year,
that we keep having,
and that we continue to have. I mean, there's just no question now.
Yeah, the way that I see you now is very different than the way that I saw you when I was 25. And what I mean is that I see you as an even more beautiful and
thank you,
wise person than I did even back then. How is it that you have such godly level confidence towards other people, but that you struggle so much with it yourself?
Well, that's easy. Other people haven't been basically raped of all of the things, or at least if they have, I haven't felt it for them.
But what is it that you see in them that, like, that's what I'm saying, because other people have gone through a lot of other things too, but you can empower them with your words.
Right.
So
because there's not a bias.
Okay.
So for me, it's like, you know, I've been there. I've been the dirtiest of dirties. I've been promiscuous. I've been drug addicted. I've had a child out of wedlock. I was shunned by your family, you know, because I had a child when we got involved. I've done some really crazy things in our relationship. Domestic, like, I mean, I've done domestic violence to you. You know, I mean, all the things. And so that adds up in your mind. And you're like, you know, fuck, I am a sack of shit. But that's a bias, right? Because when you look at other people and they tell you that they've done those things, you can see past those things for them. Again, if you're feeling the way that I just described at home, I want to encourage you. You can get better. We do heal.
Yes.
But I have gone from being so out of control at times in my life here and here to being so, I'm now, when he yells, I'm like, dude, could you just like stop? But believe in yourself.
Yes.
Forgive yourself. Trust the healing process and know that we do recover.
Well, thank you
for
your amazing answers and your wisdom as usual.
Thank you for your questions.
Well, you're welcome. So we're going to continue this series because
we have so much more to tell you.
We have so much more to tell you.
And share.
And so, you know, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like comment, share, and subscribe. It's got to get them in the right order.
Comment, share, subscribe, please.
So click that subscribe button for us and click a like, leave a comment, please. And
know that we love you and you're in our thoughts.
Always, and as always,
deuces.